Capricorn, this is your daily. You're the second sign that I've done this for, or done that for. This is your weekly tarot reading for October 13th through 19th. If you find this on a day and you're actually looking for a day reading or just popped up on your feed, it could be for your day today. So be prepared for a wild ride. This is your first card for Sunday, Monday. And your second for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And a card for Friday and Saturday. So, I wasn't kidding whenever I said this was a wild ride. You could end up having an argument with somebody on Sunday, Monday, and end up separating or having a nice long break from this person. It could end up sending you into a place of emotional turmoil and depression. However, it seems as though you have been suffering for quite a while anyway because of the issues that you have with this person. And there's your bonus card, the Page of Swords. This could either be brought on by a new idea or something else that you wanted to do. The separation could actually end up bringing up hope for the future that you haven't had for quite a while. The separation could be exactly what it is that you needed, and it could allow you to get involved with something else that you had totally forgotten about. Or that you set aside because of somebody or something else happening in your life. There's something you've been wanting to work on, but you haven't had the time or space or energy to do it. Whatever it is that you're separating from is going to allow you that space in your life, and you'll be able to stretch your mental legs. You'll be able to expand upon some of these ideas that you've had that you may have put aside because somebody else didn't agree with them, or again, because you didn't have the time or energy to invest in it. Even though it may end up feeling bad and wrong at the time, it will end up with you finding a good space for rejuvenation, and you're going to reconnect to yourself. And you'll be able to reassert your purpose and what is it you want to do with your life. For Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you have the Five of Cups. And you also have the Five of Pentacles. 5 and 5 is 10. So you'll end up coming to a place of completion, even though these are not the same suit. You have two 5s in the same position. So you're finding it easy to accept and move on and move through this. And even though if this is a separation from a romantic person or a job, if anybody has anything to say about what it is that happened or what you did, then you will have no problem saying them right and moving straight on through whatever obstacle they try and put in your way. You may end up intentionally taking a financial loss just to get away from this. And 15. The Devil. So, we're going to do this real quick. This is what we're working with. This is not bad at all. Even though You left something and agreed that it's over and it's time for you to move on and get out of this. During Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you have financial loss that you anticipated. This is putting you in a place of insecurity and poverty, but it looks like it's going to end up leading you to recategorizing everything in your life. What do you actually need? What have you been playing into because it was easier to be a part of this? And in reality, this looks like this may be addiction or misspending your money on either an addiction or on what somebody else wanted you to spend your money on. Now, Capricorn, this is your card. The 15, the devil, is your card. And you're stacked with 2 other 5 cards. This is going to be something that gets you back into being yourself. And while you may end up needing to focus on your material life, it could be because you've let it go and lost track of things. Like maybe you didn't realize this person or this place or this situation was taking as much out of you as you didn't realize it was taking that much out of you. But now that you're rid of it, you realize what exactly was going on, and you need to put things back into place. You may have a lot of things that don't seem to work together, but whenever they're in your hands, they do. They make sense because of how it is that you're using them. And also, if you are utilizing the services of one or more people, realize that you're using them and that there needs to be some kind of give and take somewhere along the line. Either you're paying for their help or you're going to need to give back in some other kind of a way. Whether it's an exchange of services or an exchange of time, there will be some kind of trade-off here. Because you are going to end up taking something, whether it's time, money, or patience or services, you're going to end up taking something from someone and realize that you are going to have to give back in some kind of a way. With the and you know what? I'm going to go back to this. With this coming out like this, somebody could have been doing this to you. And they don't seem to want to acknowledge it, but if somebody seems confused, by all means, if they want to come out like they're the victim with the 3 of Swords, like this isn't a mutual separation. Because, I'm sorry, this comes off as a mutual separation. This new idea is something that one of you had and that the other one is agreeing to. And whoever's idea this is giving you hope for where it is that you have to move through in your, move forward with in your life. So, you're not going to have a problem accepting that, though. And and again, I'm just reiterating that they could have been taking more from you than you realized. And you're going to find out what exactly was going on financially. And you're going to realize what it is that they left you with, which might not be much, but You do have something to work with, and you do have some things that you're not even sure that you could work with before, but you're going to end up changing your mind pretty quickly. It is important for you to focus on the material things that you have left and count your resources. Anyway, Friday and Saturday you have conflict and disagreements because even though this person or the situation may have initiated this, they didn't realize how much you actually had. Now that could be a lot or it could be a little. They may think that by leaving you, they're actually going to be able to take more than they can, and now they want to come back in and apologize and go right back to how things were. Know that you're going to be there. Even though you have the tools and you're handling them right, it's not working on these other people because they, or this person in this situation, because they don't want to use the tools. They don't want to use what they've been given to work their way through this problem. They just want to sit and stew in the problem. Even if you have answers into this conflict that they started, it's going to be very hard for them, very hard for you to get them to do what they need to do. And you have the Knight of Pentacles fly out, so you have a lot of stability in this read. And even though you may have found yourself in a position where you felt like you were working hard before to get it together and keep everything working the way it was supposed to work, this conflict this week is going to end up getting things out of your way, people out of your way that weren't doing what they were supposed to do. So don't feel bad about moving on, and don't be surprised about how easy things are for you now that you only have your routine that you have to stick to. Because you don't have to manage anybody else now. You can just focus on your responsibilities and you can handle it much more efficiently than you were, because the obstacles just got up and got out of your way. So even though you have a lot of work to do now, it'll be easier than working with these problems, because there were expectations and some kind of problems that they were putting into the situation that didn't need to be there. Like they were making up problems as they went just so they could slow things down for you. Even if they weren't doing it intentionally, that's how it ended up being. So Capricorn, be patient with yourself and realign yourself to what it is that needs to be done and how it is you need to do it. You will get through this week, even though it seems like it's going to be a little tumultuous, and you have the skills, you have the resources that you need, but you don't have anything that you don't at this point, or you very soon won't have anything in your way. Even if somebody thought they were helping you out by getting in your way or making themselves available, they were just slowing you down. Alright, Capricorn, I will be doing personal private readings here soon, and keep an eye out for that announcement. Still working out the kinks, but if you like this content, please make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel and come back for more. I do dailies, weeklies, and monthlies here on Rogue Mystic Divination. And thank you for tuning in, Capricorn. I will see you later.